Okay, so Anthony Joshua is actually serious about killing Jake Paul. Yeah, you know, he could do, but and he's actually serious that he knows what might happen. He knows what he's what the consequences could be if he goes full power on Jake Paul. Tyson Fury's absolutely slammed him for these comments saying, "Oh, if I'll kill him, then I'll kill him." At the end of the day, Tyson Fury said he's a classless loser for it. So I guess that's hyping up the potential fight for 2026, which is what we've been wanting to see for ages. Should have happened about 5 years ago, but at least we get it. I still want to see the fight. But yeah, AJ's comments are interesting. AJ, from what he's saying, there's because my prediction is that he holds back, pulls back on his punches a bit, but it's so bad he eventually does just have to stop Jake Paul. Don't know what round it would be in, but AJ stops him on his feet, I reckon, because they're not going to go all out. But that's my prediction. But from everything Joshua's saying, it seems like it is going to be a real fight, and he does look to cause Jake Paul a lot of bloody damage in this fight. He said in the press conference as well that, basically he's got the boxing world on his shoulders here, and he wants that, he needs to win for the boxing fans, boxing purists. There are many who aren't happy that he's taken the fight, he knows, but people who don't want Jake Paul around, he wants. He knows he's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders to do so, but it's not really pressure because it's just easy for him anyway, if we're being completely honest. But yeah, he seems serious about wanting to do Jake Paul some bloody harm here. And these aren't the only comments that he said about it. He said many times, in that launch press conference for it, he said many things. But whether it can be, fully believable, I don't know. It could just be there to sell the fight, or it could be that Joshua seriously means to do this man some serious harm and get him out of boxing. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I think the intrigue is there because, well, for me, the intrigue for this fight is there because I'm wondering, is Joshua actually going to go hard and flatten this guy out, or is he actually just going to hold back and pull his shots? I don't know. That's the only real intrigue in this for me. There's no intrigue in thinking, oh yeah, Jake Paul might win this. It's just how Joshua might approach it and how he would win it. If it's actually going to be a real proper fight, or if it's just going to be a play about. That's the intrigue for me. But Tyson Fury responding to it, did a video, whole family in the car, calling out Anthony Joshua, calling him a classes loser, saying they'll knock him out if he steps in his path, in front of his whole family and kids. Yeah, the gypsies are just a different kind, though. Let's be honest. Um, yeah, look, that's hyping up that fight. It's the fight that needs to happen. And I'm surprised as well that Fury actually isn't acting like he's above that fight now. I thought now Joshua was taking the Jake Paul fight, I'd be like, I would have thought Fury would have been like, oh yeah, well, he's fighting a bloody YouTuber, but no, he's not acting above it. Tyson Fury clearly wants this Anthony Joshua fight more than ever. That is what I'm starting to get now. Fury wants that more than ever. We know AJ's wanted it for a while now. There were points where it seemed like Fury wanted it more than AJ, and recently it's been AJ wanting it more than Fury these past few years. But now I feel like they both want it as much as each other, and it's good to see Tyson Fury trying to say a few things, do a few things to get this fight being hyped up because this has got to bloody happen now. No more messing about. Get this fight done, and Fury seems really ready and that he really wants to fight. That's what we need to see from him. That's what we need to see. That proper serious attitude around this fight. So yeah, I'm glad that he put that video out, and I'm glad that he's showing signs of being really eager to get back into boxing now, get fighting again. Because let's be honest, he was never really retired, was he? But I'm glad that he's showing passion for wanting this Joshua fight because he knows it's there, and he knows that it's the only real fight to be made. There's no point of him going into trilogies with Alexander Usyk. This Anthony Joshua fight is the fight for him. So yeah, I take that all as positives from what Fury's being insane, calling out Joshua in a car in front of his whole family. Fair play. But yeah, I think Joshua. Look, I feel like it's a bit boring talking about this Jake Paul fight because it's not a fight where you can break down and think, oh yeah, look, Jake Paul could do this, you know, this is how he could beat Joshua, because there's no way he does it. So there's no point in making a video saying, oh, how Jake Paul can beat Anthony Joshua, because there's no how. It's just not gonna happen. You know, there's a zero bloody percent chance, like fine, a 0.0000.1 chance of Jake Paul winning this fight. That's it. Unless it is just completely rigged. But again, I don't think it's rigged. It's legal for fights to be rigged. You know, it's a professional fight. It's illegal for it to be rigged. But it's not illegal to hold back and pull your punches in a fight, though, and hold mercy. But from what Josh was saying with the words he said, it doesn't look like he's going to do that, though, luckily. It doesn't. But yeah, Fury slammed Joshua for the comments saying that he could kill Jake Paul if he wants to, basically. I'm sure he slammed Wilder for saying that he'd want to kill a man in the ring as well. You know, I get it, you know, but again, Fury's not exactly the most classy guy, though, is he? But I do get why he is going at AJ for it. AJ did say in the press conference that, oh yeah, well, that's just who he is. You know, so that you know, James, that he said he needs that mentality that he's going to go in there and kill a guy. Yeah, I do get why Fury didn't like to hear it at all, but again, I get it from both sides, to be honest. But yeah, look, let's just get this Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight done. Like, who bloody cares? Can't be asked. And then let's just get on to 2026 now, because this is gonna be a shambles. But I know Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury will be absolute fireworks. So just hanging in there, waiting for that to happen, and let's get through this bloody week and get through this fight.